Alright, there it is. It's Jacob here, Jacob's Green. We're going over an old 303 British. It was in pretty rough shape. Worse than I thought it was when I tore into it. It was all full of paint. It had this big thick layer of paint on it, and under the paint was some rust on the... As I cleaned it up and went along, I found more and more markings on it. It's just, this thing's covered in stamps. But I got her all cleaned up down to the metal pretty much. It's got a really rough work to it. It was just slapped together, machined real quick and slapped together. So I didn't bother sandblasting it. I kind of like the rough machine look. So I just went over it with a sandpaper, and I kept some of those lines in it, you know. That'll shine up right nice. That'll show up really good after I blew it, and they'll be highlighted, you know, darkened. They'll be pronounced somewhat. And then I got the stock sanded down with a 220 for now. A very, very light sanding with a 220. I don't think I'm going to take all the sheen off. I think I'm going to leave some of it on. It makes for a really cool look when it's done. So try to leave the dust on it, because that's part of the process when we're going to put the true oil on. The dust gets into those little pits and stuff, and it fills it almost like a wood filler, natural wood filler. So I got that all cleaned up. That was nice. Everything except, like I said, the pin. I can't get the firing pin out because I don't have that tool to get it out. It's just a tool that goes in there and kind of gives it a twist. But yeah, everything is all sanded down, and the coffee's all gone. Must be time for a wobbly pop. Let's go over here to the magic door and see what kind of beer I pull out. I got 20 different kinds I could pick from. Oh, magic door, magic door. Let's grab Canadian lager. That looks nice and light, clear. It's a beauty. This one was bottled February 11th, 2017. So it's 3 weeks in the bottle now. Let's see how she pours. Pours like beer. Smells like beer. See how she tastes. Goes down like beer. Not sure I like that one too much. Yeah, that's more of that's a girly drink. Not enough hops and malt, more fruit. Must have fermented at a higher temperature for the first 3 days. Just, you know, if you get an aggressive fermentation in the first process, then you get that fruity flavor in the end. It's still drinkable. I know people who like that. Anyway, so we're gonna get into all the bluing. I'll show you what I've got here for what I'm gonna blue it with. I don't know how well you can see all that. But I got some gun blue. I got some nitro solvent for the bore cleaner, for when I clean the bore out. I got the metal cleaner, and I'll clean the metal with that first. Basically, I just put it all on with this here sponge. The sponge puts the metal cleaner onto there, and then I wash it off with water, just regular water. And then the gun blue does the same thing. I put the gun blue on it, and I let it soak for 2 to 3 to 5 minutes. and then wash it off with a hot